Untuk dia nih, hadiah untukmu, daging busuk.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
Yo guys, balik lagi sama gue dengan. Ya, kembali lagi di game Hogwarts Legacy. Oke guys, ini sampai mana ya guys ya? Gue lupa. Pokoknya kita nemuin sebuah buku Ancient of Magic yang selama ini kita cari, dan kita dapat vision dari pansive, dan di mana 4 profesor, 4 pendiri Ancient of Magic. Situ kita menemukan kayak seorang gadis yang sama kayak kita bisa melihat track of Ancient Magic. Kan nggak semua orang yang bisa ngelihat gitu ya guys. Dan gadis itu namanya kalau nggak salah Isidora Margaret. Di situ dia kayak penasaran tentang akan Ancient of Magic, dia kayak penasaran gitu. Tapi 4 profesor itu bilang harus nguasain tentang ini deh, dasar-dasar magic di Hogwarts sebelum melangkah ke situ. Cuman dia kayaknya dia nggak, bodo amat lah, kita kayak balik badan gitu, buang muka gitu guys. Untuk kalian baru nonton, thank you banget udah mampir ya. Part kelimanya dari perjalanan gua di Hogwarts. Oke sih, gua harap kalian ikutin perjalanan gua, update, dan jangan lupa ya subscribe biar gua makin semangat lagi untuk membuat konten untuk kalian guys. Gue usahain untuk upload seenggaknya 2 hari sekali ya, kalau bisa mah sehari sekali guys. Kayak ada kerjaan yang harus gue kerjain bulan-bulan ini, minggu-minggu ini guys. Ya gue usahain untuk upload setiap hari. Kita akan lanjutin lagi perjalanan kita. Kayaknya kita bakalan ke tempat mana ya, kayak ke tempat si Onai, si Niger Hanker ya guys. Oh ya, kelas herbology dulu ya. Kelas herbology dulu mempelajari suatu hal ya, mungkin dapat trik di sana, dapat mantra, spell. Yes. Ini gue bakalan skip atau enggak? Ini deket sih. Skip dulu. Gue lupa bilang guys, di situ bukunya yang kita temuin itu kan, kita ke tempat Profesor Vic, ada yang hilang gitu lembarannya. Katanya ada kita di keduluan gitu deh. Tapi keduluan sama siapa? Apa jangan-jangan si Isidora itu ya guys? Nggak mau berburuk sangka dulu. Nggak boleh guys. Siapa yang bisa ngelihat Ancient of Magic selain kita gitu?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class.
Ini dia herbology class guys.
A little treat for your auntie.
Cakep ya gurunya.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Class, please
Professor
welcome the
Garlic.
newest rose in our garden.
Sebastian Selo
We
nih.
do look forward to growing together.
Penasaran sama apa yang kita cari guys.
To have everyone back together again.
Ini bakal kita kasih tahu sih.
This year will be filled with enchantment,
Penasaran gitu.
excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Ini beda sendiri baju sumpah.
Now
Anjir.
then, today we will be acquainting
Nggak sopan
ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Gue tahu nih. Tarik itu zaman Harry
Now,
Potter gitu guys.
everyone,
Zaman
rip
Harry
their
Potter.
mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ini kah? Kalian deh. Mandrake, tahu nggak mandrake? Kalau di Harry Potter pasti kalian tahu sih. Dia teriak gitu guys, berisik. Bakal dikasih tahu di sini. Sampai retak kan?
Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil.
Taruh. Ini nggak teriak sekencang di filmnya ya.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Nggak sampai retak juga sih ya.
I'm very
Di filmnya.
sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next
mantrek,
task, we'll be
mantrek.
planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
Halo,
I wonder
Sebastian.
if hippogriffs
Bukan
like
Sebastian deh.
wet grass.
Talk dulu, talk.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Itu cuma dicabut terus dimasukin gitu, nggak masukin ke pot lain ya? Enjoy.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
Iya,
You visited the magic neeb.
kita udah beli
Wonderful.
di
A
Hogsmeade.
prepared student is bound to bloom.
Kayak bahan-bahan
I've
untuk kita
arranged
deh.
for you to have your own potting
Sarannya
table
si
here in the
Profesor
classroom.
Wesley.
Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even
kita harus
with
nanamin
soil,
benih
sunlight,
gitu kayaknya.
and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Kita tanam di mana ya, guys ya? Sini.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
Jadi yang
vital
kita beli
ingredient
di
in the
sini
Bunteng
ya
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Diteni. Bodo amat lah ya. Waktunya 5-10 menit, lama juga ya. Kita ngobrol-ngobrol dulu ya.
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Apa tuh?
Find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw
Salfok
on.
sama mukanya.
Dear, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Kayak ngasih tahu ada sesuatu di sana di luar ruangan katanya.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Kayak
Leander.
tumbuhan yang bisa
I'll be showing you the Chinese
ngegigit
chomping
gitu.
cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Di mana? Gimana? Di mana? Di mana ini? Di mana? Dari atas?
Nice
Okay,
work
di
in
atas.
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. Put
Ngasih
you out, I
tahu.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on.
Di luar kelas
Grab a few of
katanya.
those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
Don't
Oke,
worry.
tumbuhan
Nice
ini
way you
ya,
put it back on.
ya lu duluan gimana?
Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
Kenapa nggak duluan? Lu duluan aja. Kita harus duluan, guys.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the
gigit,
cabbages
gigit.
at it.
Oke.
They'll do the rest.
Oh, kita dipegang gitu, guys. Jadi kita ya kayak kolek gitu, guys. Ambil. Ambilnya nggak pakai tangan ya, guys. Oke, hold LB. Oke, dan ini apa nih? Oh, nargetin ya. Oh, I see. Hold LB and tap to open tool. Kita ini. Oh, iya. Pakai sesuatu di sini. Abi.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Susah pakai sticknya.
Mum planted some in her garden last. Gnomes out. Did say they would be gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils
Kita lempar. Oh iya, kita harus stepin gitu, guys.
aren't they?
Kita
My
pencet.
kind of plants. Not like stupid booba
Agak
tubers with
ribet.
bouncing bulbs.
Aku pakai stick yang
Kind of plants that just
nggak
have your back in a
biasa
fight.
gitu.
I'm not saying you
LB
can't go
gitu,
slow,
agak
But, well, imagine that
LBRB
wasn't the
gitu,
dummy.
nggak biasa. Ngomong apa lagi dia? not saying you can go it alone. Imagine that. Okay, I was imagining already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in
Pakainya
class.
di hold gini, kita tekan LB-nya. Misalkan kita pakai ini, mau pakai ini, kita pencet lagi, set. Oke. Ayo, udah ngerti. Ya kan, kembali lagi ke Profesor Garlic. Bersyara. Udah bisa nih gue gimana? Oh, gimana lagi tempatnya? Sini. Okay.
What are you up to now? And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson
Makan
here.
X.
I tended to the Chinese
X
chomping
itu
cabbages,
otak kok di
Professor.
sini.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much
Kesel
trouble.
banget.
Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good,
Bisa pakai stick
as
PS,
you do seem
guys,
to
bukan
be
seperti
quite
Xbox.
green-fingered.
Pernah gua
Oh,
pakai
I'm
stick
eager to see
Xbox.
your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As I'm a plant of forest, don't care much plant, honestly.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well
Gitu
worth the
paham gua.
labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Mudah banget profesornya. Cakep loh. Ah. Bisaan. Fokus. Mana? Gak ada perlu apa-apa ke dia gitu guys. Dia nggak sabar ngajarin kita lagi. Coba kita tahu. Mesti kemana ini? Potion class. Next class must attend is potion. Diajarin Profesor Short. Oke, kita kesana lagi. Potion, ramuan dan ramuan lagi yang kita pelajarin guys. Oke, kesana lewat mana? Terlalu luas ini sekolah Hogwarts guys, by the way. Dia bisa kesasar kalau nggak ada map, juga bakal ngesasar guys.
Professor Black would never allow.
Oke, oh, nih tempat, gue tahu nih tempatnya nih. Pembelajaran ramuan di sini.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Tentang
You will
pelajaran
begin this term by brewing a
yang
Wigan
gitu gue
Weld
suka
potion.
sebagai
Mr.
Gryffindor.
Takar, can you tell us why
Semua
this
pakai
particular
baju
potion might come
pelajar
in
loh,
handy?
kita doang.
Yes, Professor
Ya
Sharp.
ampun.
The Wiggenweld potion
Tidak
can be
sopan
used to
sekali.
sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Dia ngebuat ramuan yang untuk potion yang potion penyembuhan gitu. Kayaknya sih ya. Ramuan
Use a
itu.
strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Aku nggak paham. Aku mengasal. Ya, ulek-ulek
Please
terus.
be meticulous when adding powder to your potions.
Ah,
One errant
jangan sampai
sneeze
terus
could be
Tuhan.
disastrous.
Oke, pelan-pelan, santai. Ngerasain ini, gua ngebuat ramuan penyembuh, ramuan kematian ini mah. Aduk. Pelan-pelan. Ya, mantap. Oh,
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
oh gitu udah selesai.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits
Bisa
in
dong.
Hogsmeade,
Mantap.
you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in
Itu
my
dong
office.
gitu.
But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however,
yeah,
may be
yeah,
harder
yeah.
to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Kita berhasil membuat ramuan potion penyembuh healing.
My parents
Kalau kalian
considered
tahu,
keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin
ini
rebellion.
kayak ngebuat potion, ngebuat kita untuk ngajarin kita, ngomong apa sih, ngatain kita ngebuat potion gitu.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Ramuan-ramuan.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Tahu.
Yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Oh, gue tahu nih
Just
dia.
missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra
Kayak suka
spark.
I
ngebuat
suspect
ramuan
that's where
gitu
I
guys. Ada satu lagi yang
You're
namanya
as clever as I'd
si
hoped. I simply
Dia
need
suka
a single
ngebuat
Fwooper feather. As you'll already be
passion
in
dia
Sharp's
kayak
office
ngebuat
with
ini
his
nih.
permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
buat mantra-mantra gitu. Dia itu suka buat potion ramuan.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Dia kayak passion banget, dia suka banget ngebuat ramuan. Padahal ya nggak sejago yang kita kira gitu. Kadang ramuan yang dibikin, ramuan yang dia bikin itu nggak manjur. Lucu banget kan. Sini kita ngumpulin bahan-bahan untuk membuat ramuan. Oke, udah 3 doang, 3 bahan.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Kayaknya meledak deh. Dia kayak mau membuat sesuatu guys. Ya buat meledak nih, gue gak mau
Should you chop
jauh-jauh, gak mau deket-deket.
The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Buatnya di sini ya. Oh, kita kalau mau buat apa-apa potion ramuan-ramuan ini di sini nih. Kayak sih. Ada waktunya ya. Ada waktunya guys. Kita nunggu dulu sebentar. 10 detik doang. Oke, udah selesai. 4 mulu gua. Ini juga bisa sih. Buat 4-4-nya aja kali ya. Oke, 1.
And now we add the mallow
Harus
sweet.
nunggu sih
and-
kalau kita membuat yang lain.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Duru suruh. Kan benar.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Gagal
Now,
si Gareth
Mr.
kayaknya.
Weasley,
Sorry, Professor.
that'll be points from Gryffindor again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Gagal ya.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your
Ya,
expectations.
walaupun
A
gue
rare
nggak gitu
occurrence.
paham tentang
And you do well to remember
ramuan-ramuan.
that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Cukup
In addition to
menyenangkan
having a
Profesor
solid
Snap di
grasp of how
sini.
to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Pokoknya di sini kita kayak ngebuat pembuatan ramuan yang kita bisa buat dengan bahan-bahan tertentu di sini yang kita collect, yang kita ambil dari berbagai tempat. Di situ ada loving flies, looks with spider fang, ya gitu-gitu deh pokoknya guys. Alright, habis itu kita kemana? Temu si Onai sih. Setahu gue di luar Hogwarts. Nah di sini nih Onai di sini. Benar nggak? Kayak ngebahas Rockwood gitu dia. Mau ngebahas Rockwood. Ada bakal kesana, mungkin gue bakal skip. Oke guys. Gue skip dulu guys. Oke guys. Gue tahu ini tempatnya bakal lewati rumah Hagrid. Tahu kan? Sini ada bebatuan. Lewatin jembatan ini. Setahu gue sih depan itu rumahnya si Hagrid guys. Nah di depan situ. Ini rumahnya nih. Rumahnya nih guys. Ada dong. Cuma nggak bakal ada Hagridnya sih. Sini guys, kan ada labu-labu. Sini nih, dalam sini nih. Wow. Rumahnya nih. Semacam gudang gitu ya. Masih dijadiin semacam gudang perabotan gitu deh. Belum ada orang yang nempatin.
This
Oh,
could
apa
prove
depan?
dangerous if I'm not careful.
Harus hati-hati, mana tahu ada sesuatu di sini. Tidak tahu guys. Ada main layang-layang dong. Layang-layang. Oh, keren sih layang-layangnya. Ikutan nggak? Ini pakai sihir ya? Apa? Apaan tuh? Lah, apa itu guys? Apa ini? Apa? Aduh. Itu apa ya? Wah ya. Lah. Sekonnya aja. Nigger Hanker.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Kita kasih tahu nggak isi magic kan siapa? Kan saya. Dia nggak bakal
I've
nggak
never
boleh
met
kasih
Rookwood
tahu.
or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
Dia nggak boleh kasih tahu dia.
The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts
Secret
student
stuff.
so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oh, iya. Dia kayak korbannya si
Rookwood
Rookwood
and
guys.
Harlow are a dangerous pair.
Kampung
And you should know
halaman
that
dia.
Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen and find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Ditugasin sama
Be
Officer
on your guard.
Singer
Your field guide.
yang kita ketemuin di Hogsmeade. Dia
What's
itu
going on here?
dia itu ini salah satu yang kerja sebagai polisi, kalau kalian tahu polisi di sini. Ini apa? Help the stranger.
have come this way. Think.
Ganggu-ganggu aja itu
I've no
orang.
idea who it is you think
Siapa
I
ini?
might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a dock she's
Anak buahnya si Rookwood ya.
Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied.
Ganggu aja. Gua ultiin loh. Langsung gua ultiin guys. Gua udah jago. Sini loh.
Revelio.
Valio dong.
Levioso.
Tarik. Gak lupa sih gue tadi. Biarin lah.
I'll watch the light go out of your
Ini mana buahnya Rookwood guys. Cuma gak bakal habis.
see you.
Kita gak bakal kalah dari mereka. Wes. Terus. Au. Au.
Tell Brooke to find me himself.
Itu gak bisa nangkis itu. Pertanda merah-merah gitu.
Stop that right now.
Deketin. Aduh. Aduh.
Incendio.
Release me.
Levioso.
Dap. Tarik. Dap. Incendio aturan sih.
I hate heights.
Incendio.
Kena lo.
Accio. Incendio.
Kena kau. Daman.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Aman kau. Aman, daman.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They
Kan,
seemed quite keen on you.
Pesuruhnya si Rookwood.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Victor Rookwood.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Pengelana ya. Pengelana guys. How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended
Extraordinary.
Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Apa itu mallowsweet? The trunk.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Ini boleh ambil di sini.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Nemuin sesuatu dengan bahan ini katanya. Tapi gimana naruhnya guys? Oh di sini ya. Oke. Barin.
Oh, word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Iya ya.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Orang ini kayak pencarian gitu, pencarian akan hal-hal gaib. Di sini harus kayaknya dinyalain deh. Ya harus dinyalain deh.
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Sebanyak lagi. Oke, udah nih, udah semua kayaknya.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Itu apa sih, Nora?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all
Dia yang pelajarin
like
semua.
this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my
Semacam
research.
puzzle gitu yang harus
My
kita
guess is
selesain.
that each will also require
Mana tahu kalau
maps,
lewat situ kan
which
ada
you'll
hal
find
yang
in Hogsmeade,
seperti
should you
bulatan
need more.
tadi.
I really must be off.
Masih
Such a
pembelajaran
pleasure to
tutorial
meet you.
gitu deh.
And
Masih
do
belum
be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the
belum
safety
spesial
of my notes
dari
and...
alurnya guys. Kita mana tahu kan. Oh, oke. Traveler, kayak nemuin sejenis yang kayak gini, batu gini. Atau di suatu tempat kita nemuin ya.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for
Berarti
you.
kita harus ini
You can find him near the
nasain
Great Hall.
kayak semacam puzzle. Kalau ini kan kita harus nyalain.
Incendio!
Gitu kan. 3 titik dan keluarlah. Nah, sebenarnya nggak gitu penting sih sama alurnya. Tapi ya udahlah. Kayak tutorial sambilan doang deh kayaknya. Itu set quest. Kemungkinan gue nggak bakalan gue selesaiin di channel ini. Gue bakal main sendiri tanpa recording. Kita kemana nih? Quest aja nih. Oke, di sini katanya dia mau konfirmasi bagian buku yang hilang, ya kan? Yang udah gue kasih tahu. Pegang ke sana dan gue bakalan skip guys. Lumayan nih 30 meter nih. 30 meter, 300 meter guys. Ini barusan TV ternyata bisa TV guys. Heartless Nick.
You there?
Halo,
Yes, you.
Nick si
I
kepala
wonder if you
hampir
might, come
putus
with me for a
guys di sini baru ketemu ya ampun. Halo.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Aku tahu
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
Kamu siapa?
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be
Kan dia
able
bisa
to help.
bantu ya guys ya.
Follow me if you will. It's not too far.
Tahu dia?
Wait, how do you know about the book?
Kok tahu?
And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Tahu dia. Dia tahu guys. Dia seorang hantu ya guys ya. Dia bisa nembus kemana-mana guys.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Minta bantuan apa nih dia? Dia minta foto reward guys.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really.
Minta
I'd be
imbalan.
grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Oh, kita ke bawah ini. Ke base campnya Slytherin.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Apa lu bisa suruh ambilin
I suppose
roti
I can do
busuk
that.
katanya?
But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Oke, dia ngebantuin ambil. Bukan Slytherin. Hufflepuff, markasnya Hufflepuff guys.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else.
Ah,
in due
roast beef, daging busuk.
Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Dikelitikin atau? Kebuka. Oke. Kita masuk ke dapur.
A student
Never
in
will
the kitchen.
understand students.
What could they want?
Plenty of delicious food. Found themselves a bit peckish like
Play di sini.
You know how
Certainly
hungry
makes
growing
Rookie's job
humans can
easier.
Bukan ya.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. It smells
Makanan.
glorious in here.
Kan semua ambil dulu.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Kalang rambutnya, guys. Mana daging busuk? Di sini.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Ini.
Oh, a student? What a treat!
Tawan ya, guys.
What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Bahkan apa yang beneran kita butuhkan? Daging busuk, guys.
Supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to
Cukup daging busuk apa-apa.
experience the faintest
Perlu
memory
repot-repot.
of the taste of food.
So good be
It was nice to
going.
meet you.
Pada waktu
Thank you
kita
for the
untuk
beef.
ngobrol,
Happy to
si Nick
help.
menunggu kita.
And to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Tip salam katanya. Yang gue salamin
Gained
ya.
a new appreciation for breakfast.
Minta bantu suruh ambil daging busuk guys. Guys. Markas apa? Puff, kamu boleh apa dapurnya?
You're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly awfully sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw.
Makanya itu untuk ngambil, untuk ngasih ke salah satu orang yang ada di sana. The roast beef wasn't for you.
The rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
Is this danger?
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
What?
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you'll come bearing.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Oke, kita bakalan Patrick Hunt. Katanya itu daging untuk gain akses ke sana, pintu masuk ke sana. Itu bisa kita lewatin di tempat itu. Masih itu dia kah?
Do stay behind me. It's Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Aneh aja.
Do they always talk to you like that?
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Terakhir pegang.
Why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
Lembaran yang hilang itu katanya terakhir dipegang sama dia.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
Untuk dia nih. Hadiah untukmu, daging busuk.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him?
Perkumpulan para
Jackdaw, eh? Why? Here
Pala
he is
buntung di sini,
now.
guys.
What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere.
Kerja banget gua di sini.
If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Yeah.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Sendiri kita. Find the Headless Hunt's game.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Apakah di sini kayak menurut gue sih enggak sih ya. Berhubungan sama lembaran buku yang hilang itu dibawa sama Profesor Vic. Ikutin game di sini.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
Harus nemuin
Not just
palanya.
once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfries will move the head to a
Makali,
different
ya.
spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
5 pala. Those are the rules. Yaudah. I'm
If
game
that's
lah.
what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous. Of course, a mortal holding a
Buang
wand
waktu di
has
sini,
an
guys.
advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember,
Terus nemuin
the
pala yang
game's not
hilang.
over until you find him 5 times.
Nemuin 5 kali.
Begin.
Yang
Cast
tersembunyi
away
di
until
pumpkin
you
yang
find him.
pumpkin sini katanya. Kita hancur-hancurin. Ada aja. Gimana palamu? Tidak ada guys.
Revelio.
Hahaha. Di sini kamu ya.
Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Yang gede-gede deh.
say, Dumfries? This is not my
Revelio.
moment.
Di sini guys.
So you found us. Well, this ain't over yet.
Hahaha. 3 kali lagi nih. 3 kali lagi.
Revelio.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Kemana? Di mana kamu? Oh, depan nih.
Keep looking. Find him.
Tawan kamu
Here we go again.
Oh, tanda-tandanya gerak-gerak gitu ya?
Revelio.
Ada. Ini
Won't be long now. We'll find him.
mana? Oh, depan-depannya. Gerak-gerak gini tandanya guys kalau ada isi.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
Oh, what fun!
Udah kan? Oh, satu lagi.
Revelio.
You're sure to find him.
Selesai.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've heard
Masih
it.
muda dia.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes.
Guys.
You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Ya terus nemuin lembaran itu katanya itu dia ninggalin di suatu gua tempat mayatnya di situ. Itu terakhir dia yang bawa. Kok dia bisa terakhir dibawa sih? Kok dia yang bisa bawa sih?
Someone in the cave cut off your head.
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Light breeze. Gimana lu nyuri?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Kita harus
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you.
Kita bakal nemuin dia.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Ternyata lembaran yang kita cari itu ada di mayatnya Richard. Jadi di suatu gua gitu. Gak tahu gua mana. Kata si Richard, dia bakalan ngasih clue kelanjutannya. Ketemu dia di ujung hutan di Forbidden Forest. Kenapa ada di dia? Apakah itu benar atau emang itu bohong atau hoax, guys? Gue nggak tahu. Mungkin gue bakal lanjutin di the next episode untuk mencari keberadaan mayatnya si Richard. Bakalan seru sih. Mungkin itu aja kali ya perjalanan kita untuk episode kali ini. Like kalau kalian suka, dislike kalau kalian nggak suka. Kita akan ketemu lagi di the next episode. Seperti biasanya gue Dewi pamit undur diri, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.